Well, hello there. How is January treating you so far? Did you start strong with your New Year's resolutions? Do you have many of them? Or did you limit them to just a few? There is something special about the start of a new year, isn't it? A promise of a clean slate. It's like stepping into a new path full of possibilities. There's a wave of enthusiasm and ambitious plans all around you. I admit it can be intoxicating. I always end up in December with an urge to turn one of my many notebooks into a planner. I actually love that fresh start buzz. Planning for the new year is like setting off on an adventure. But more often than not, as the months go by, that initial spark often fades. And I honestly think that's perfectly okay. I no longer make plans to stick to them strictly, but rather to kickstart the year. In Norway, January and February and March and even April are the months that can be very same old, with all the cold and gloomy weather. And one needs some glitter to survive. And what are grandiose plans if not new shiny things meant to sparkle for a while? So no, I don't take them seriously, but I do find them necessary to make. And I do enjoy setting goals and making plans, I really do. But I can't say that my plans are always fully achievable. Probably that is why I often just write them on sticky notes without actually going into details. They're more of a reminder, really, just to set the course and ensure I don't drift too far during the year. For these 42 years I'm at the moment, I bought altogether 3 yearly planners, and I got a couple of them as a gift. I filled out 0. When I see all that already dated pages, I have a feeling that I have to plan every single day, or the page will remain empty forever. And that scares me in a way. I feel kind of trapped in between those pages, and I always start thinking, when we became so serious? Life should be more fun, more playful, more spontaneous. So I guess I'm more of a sticky note kind of person when it comes to planning. But I admire all of you who manage to fill out your planners, I really do. Now, this year I've set 2 big resolutions for myself. I'm aiming to create 24 videos for YouTube, which means 2 per month, and finish up all my sketchbooks. Simple? Yeah, sounds simple. Achievable? We'll see. I often have a lot of fun with video editing, especially when I'm learning new things. And I end up spending way more time than a serious YouTuber would. Also, I have exactly 16 sketchbooks that need to be finished. In some cases, I used just several pages and then neglected them completely. So I would say it's highly unlikely I will actually finish all of them. But the main idea of this goal is more not to start a new one before I finish those I already started. What I know, however, is that I will try hard to achieve these 2, because they're measurable. If I said, for example, that I wanted to spend more time sketching, that would be too undefined. If I said I wanted to sketch every day, that probably wouldn't happen, and trust me, I tried. So the moment I would skip the day, the spell would be broken and the magic of the achieved resolution would be gone. This way, I have the entire year to mess this up. But I also have the entire year to achieve it. Oh, there is one more thing. I just told you all my resolutions. I made a kind of commitment that way. Not that you're going to mind if I don't succeed. It is just a minor trick to play on my conscience. And that would be all when it comes to my big plans. How about yours? Do you have any? Did you already abandon some? Share with me in the comments. And thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. See you soon. Bye.